Hello again, everybody. David Clary here in Freeport, Bahamas, St. George's Gym, getting set for the fourth game of the tournament the Wildcats are participating in. The Wildcats taking on the host team, Tabernacle Baptist Academy, wearing their all-blue jerseys. The Wildcats have actually played this team on two different occasions, winning the last time they played in 2015, but losing the first time they played in 2013. The Wildcats come out with their regular starting five: Garrett Giles, Brennan Scott, Raekwon Watson, Cooper Williams, and Caden Brightheart. It'll be Giles to jump for the Wildcats, and we are about set here from St. George's Gym, easily controlled by the Falcons, and they've got the basketball, and we are underway. For the basketball will come their point guard, dribbling up high, harassed everywhere he goes. That's Bain by Raekwon Watson. He drives right, fires it out to the top of the circle, to the corner. They launch a three. It's up, hits the rim. It is no good. Garrett Giles had the rebounds, knocked out of his hands. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Just underway, 0-0 the score. The winner to play Columbia for the championship of this tournament. Here comes Oak Ridge moving left to right. With it will come Raekwon Watson. Ray dribbles the ball across the line. Swings it over to the left side to Garrett Giles. Bounce pass top of the circle to Cooper Williams. The Wildcats, Ray drives left, kicks it out to Giles. There's Brennan Scott. Brennan thought about shooting a three, will not. Ray drives in, goes in for the shot. It's blocked. Taken on the floor by Tabernacle Baptist. They'll work the ball down the floor. Setting it up. About a minute into the ball game, we have no score. Almost a steal there by Caden Brightheart. The Wildcats are playing very aggressively at the perimeter as they launch a three. It's up good. The Wildcats trail it 3-0. Down the floor will come the Wildcats. Raekwon with it across the line. Dribbles to his right, around the screen, stops, needs some help, swings it into Cooper, who drives in for the shot. No good. He does draw the foul and will go to the free throw line. Oak Ridge down 3-0. 6 minutes, 45 seconds to play in the first quarter, and Cooper will go to the free throw line. Cooper likes to play against the Bahamas teams. He had 17 points in the first game against Sunland, 13 rebounds, and 9 block shots. Just a block shot away from a triple-double. His first free throw is up. Good. He'll have another one. Foul in the act of shooting. The Wildcats are down 13-1. Or 3-1, sorry. Shot is up, good. Cooper scores, and here comes Tabernacle Baptist down the floor. They'll go with the home run pass, intercepted by Brennan Scott. The Wildcats free throw line. Garrett Giles shot good. Garrett has his first 2 points, and the Wildcats have their first lead, and they're going to call a reach-in foul against Raekwon Watson. 6:37 to play first quarter. Oak Ridge in the lead, 4-3. They'll substitute a new guy into the ball game. Coming in for them will be number 10. That'll be Hall. Checking out will be Murray. It'll be Oak Ridge back on defense in the lead. 4-3 our score. Wildcats putting on the press, and here they come down the floor. Moving right to left. Here's nearly a steal. The ball is taken away by Raekwon. Raekwon's going to drive in, give it inside to Brennan to Giles. His shot is blocked. Rebounded by Tabernacle. Here they come down the floor. All the way down the floor against Cooper. He blocks the shot. Not quite. Basket is good, and a foul is called against Cooper Williams, and they have an opportunity for a three-point play. They are the Falcons from right here in Freeport. They lead Oak Ridge now by 1. 5-4 the score, 6:20 to play here in the first period. At the free throw line one time. On its way up there, and it's good. Here comes the Wildcats wanting to run. Ray with it to Brennan. Brennan for three. No good. Cooper on the rebound, goes right back up with a shot, and he's fouled. Wildcats, I think, have an advantage inside. They have a big guy, number 32, and his name, I believe is Rogers, and it'll be Cooper at the line. He's taller, perhaps, than Cooper, but Cooper's got a lot more bulk to him. As he goes to the free throw line, he'll have 2 shots, the first of which is up, and it's good. Cooper now with 3. Wildcats trail back to the free throw line. Cooper Williams, junior. Toss, good. He's got 4, and we're tied at 6. Here they come down the floor against Oak Ridge's pressure. They work the ball all the way in. Cooper goes in, blocks the shot, gets the rebound. Oak Ridge wanting to run. Here it goes to Garrett Giles. Giles down the floor, bounce pass to Caden Brightarp in the right corner. Trapped, out of there, comes with it. And what's the call? They're going to call a personal foul against the Falcons. That'll be the third team foul called against them. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. I guess it was a foul. I'm not exactly sure unless he just knocked it out of bounds. I just couldn't see. My apologies. Oak Ridge gets to Brightarp. Shot is no good. Brightarp goes up for the shot, and they're going to call a foul, I believe, or they're going to call goaltending. They're going to call goaltending, so Caden Brightarp has his first 2 points of the game. 8-6, Oak Ridge in the lead. That's kind of hard to – I didn't honestly see that, but we'll go with it. That's 2 points for us. As the officials are talking about it, it'll be their it should be the Falcons basketball, and it is. Falcon basketball. 8-6 is our score as the Wildcats will once again put on the pressure. Wildcats and Falcons here. Here's the inbounds, and it comes. They've got the ball at the midcourt line. Working their offense across the line. They'll set it up once again. Wildcats working hard on defense in a 2-point game. Here's nearly a steal. The Wildcats are not going to get it. It's going to be pushed out of bounds, and it's going to be Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats are going to get it on a play that just went scooting out of bounds, and the Wildcats have it coming down the floor. Oak Ridge in the lead, 8-6. 5 minutes, 33 seconds to play in the first quarter. With the basketball will come the point guard, Raekwon Watson, around a double screen, stops. Cooper's got it top of the circle. The Wildcats holding it. Now Raekwon dribbles, drives, goes into Garrett Giles, goes in for the shot, blocked out of bounds. It'll be Oak Ridge with the basketball underneath the goal. 8-6, the Wildcats in the lead. As I mentioned, we've played this team twice, once in 2013 and once in 2015. They're from right here in Freeport. As Oak Ridge, Caden Brightarp works it into Brendan Scott. Brendan sets up for a 3, lost his dribble. Just dropped it right at his feet. Here they come down the floor, coast to coast with it, and will not be able to shoot. Top of the key, almost a 3. He shoots it. He missed it. Rebound, Garrett Giles. Giles and the Wildcats coming down the floor. Giles stops, gives it off to Ray, and the Wildcats reset. Ray around the screens, needs some help, goes into Cooper. Easy layup, good. Cooper Williams scores. I tell you, we can dominate inside. Cooper's got 6, and the Wildcat lead is 4. 10-6 the score, 4:48 to play in the first quarter. With the basketball will come Tabernacle. They work the ball in. They throw the ball off the body of Cooper Williams out of bounds. And let's see. Wildcats are going to substitute. Brendan Scott's going to come out of the game. Price Davis is going to check in for the first time. 4:43 to play first quarter, 10-6 Wildcats. Tabernacle trying to work the ball in. They do. They get an easy one at the free throw line. If he wants to shoot it, they're going to shoot a 3. It's a brick. No good. Raekwon on the rebound. The Wildcats coming down the floor. Ray with it to Caden Brightarp. The lefty guns a 3. Good! 3-point shot for Caden Brightarp, and he's got 5, and Oak Ridge leads 13-6. Here comes Tabernacle Kristen down the floor. They work the ball left side. Tabernacle Baptist. I'm just going to call them the Falcons. Kind of hard to say the whole thing. They've got it outside the line, working up to the top of the key. 4:13 to play first quarter, 13-6. Oak Ridge is in the lead. With the basketball, number 11, dribbles left, kicks it out, driving in. Caden almost steals it. Oh, man, that is absolutely terrible. Caden got all ball that time, but he called the personal foul. Sometimes things just don't go your way, and obviously that was definitely not a foul. But that's the way he saw it, and that's the only person that really matters. As they'll try to work the ball in. They do. Up high pass is going to come in, and he almost stepped on the midcourt line. Did not. He dribbles in, pulls up, shoots, hits the rim, and drops in good. Wildcats down the floor. That one never should have happened, honestly, because to be honest with you, Caden shouldn't have been called for a foul. Oak Ridge ball. Wildcats are going to try to shoot from the corner. Brightarp is going to be tied up, the alternate possession arrow to Oak Ridge. 5-point Oak Ridge lead, 3 minutes, 40 seconds to play in the first quarter. It'll be Wildcat basketball underneath the goal. The winner to play Columbia for the championship of the tournament As the Wildcats work it in, Garrett Giles thought about shooting. Wildcats look inside. Backing up with it once again will come Price Davis. 5-point Oak Ridge lead. Wildcats, the play clock is down to 6 seconds. Price works it out. The Wildcats are going to have to take a shot soon, and they're not going to. Going to get a shot clock violation. Wildcats not at all aware of how much time was left on the clock. And it'll be Tabernacle basketball coming down the floor. Oak Ridge currently playing with Caden Brightheart along with Raekwon Watson. The Wildcats have Garrett Giles, and he deflects it and gets a steal. Here come the Wildcats. All the way, Ray, all the way to the hole. Shot is up. Good. Count it. And he's fouled. Raekwon Watson scores his first 2 points of the ball game, and the Wildcats have an opportunity for a three-point play. That is the third team foul called against the Falcons. Brennan Scott's going to check back in. Cameron McCullough about to come back in. He'll come in for the shooter, Raekwon Watson. Oak Ridge by 7, 15-8. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to play in the first quarter. Alicia Giles doing our camera work. We appreciate her today. Ray to the free throw line. Toss is good. Ray hits the shot. The Wildcats have had 4 different players score in this one, and they lead by 8, 16-8. 3 minutes, 10 seconds to play here in the first quarter. Here comes Tabernacle down the floor. Got a new guy in the ball game. He brings the ball across the line. Not very tall. They trap him. He's in a little trouble. Timeout is asked for by the Falcons. We have a timeout here. The Wildcats are in the lead by a score of 16-8. With your support, the Oak Ridge High School boys and girls basketball teams will take children that have been selected by the District Family Resource Center on a special Christmas shopping trip. The goal is to spend $100 each on as many children as possible next month. Please either drop off donations at Oak Ridge High School, checks only, made out to the Oak Ridge High School basketball boosters, or you can mail them to Post Office Box 5834, Oak Ridge, Tennessee 37831, or you can contact Oak Ridge head coach Aaron Green for more information at area code 423-595-1829, or you can email him at hagreen@ortn.edu. He calls that creating Christmas memories. He's done it for about 14 years, and we'll hope you'll be a part of that. Tabernacle basketball, the Wildcats on top by 8. They work the ball into number 12, guarded by Caden Brightheart. Near the midcourt circle, 2:55 to play. Caden gets a steal. Caden going coast to coast. The lefty off the glass. His shot is blocked. Taken away by Tabernacle. They've got a snowbird down the floor, and they hit the shot. Good. Wildcat basketball up by 6, 16-10. 2:41 to play in the first period. Oak Ridge ball. Garrett Giles with it. Shamar Green's in the game for the first time. Cameron McCullough to Giles. Three-pointer. They need it. Missed it. Rebound to the Falcons. Here they come down the floor in a 6-point game. 16-10. 2 minutes, 24 seconds to play first quarter. Their point guard dribbling against Brennan Scott up high. 5-second count has got to be on. They didn't call it. They work the ball inside. He stops. Blocking foul is going to be called, I think, against Caden. Not so sure about that. If anything, it might have been closer to a travel. It'll be their basketball. Third team foul, maybe the fourth team foul called against the Wildcats. Gavin Johnson's going to check into the ball game. Let's see who's going to check out. Looks like it's going to be Caden Brightheart wanting to check out of the contest. Let's see, they allow him to come out. Yes, it'll be Tabernacle with the ball underneath the goal. 16-10 Wildcats. Ball comes into number 12. He dribbles against McCullough, nearly a steal. And the other official calls a little touch foul against Cameron McCullough. That guy has called everything tight, not let them play. As it'll be the 5th team foul, they'll be shooting free throws. Not so sure about that at all, as number 12 goes to the free throw line. Number 12's name is Miller. I just have their last names. He'll go to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots. First of which is good. 16-11 the score. The Wildcats by 5. Tabernacle trailing 16-11. 2 minutes, 10 seconds to play first quarter. Second toss. Good. Back the other way will come the Wildcats. Wildcats with Cameron McCullough in the ball game, and he'll bring it across the line. Cameron gives it over to Giles. Giles double team, gives it off to Brennan. Swings it around to Gavin, back to Brennan. Brennan Scott holds the ball, dribbles in. Left side it goes to McCullough. Cameron back to Brennan, pulls up, dribbles now, pulls up, right elbow shot is no good. Shamar had the rebound, saved on the floor by Brennan Scott. Wildcats in the lead by 4, 16-12. Brennan, Giles, Garrett drives in, turns, stripped of the ball, put it on the floor, and a jump ball to the alternate possession area will give them the basketball. Minute 35 to play, 16-12. The Wildcats substituting Brandon Hayward in the game for the first time. Cameron McCullough comes out, Garrett Giles comes out. The Wildcats get Ray back in the ball game as well. 16-12, Oak Ridge in the lead, a minute 35 to play. Wildcats have led by as many as 8. The ball was worked in. Here they come down the floor. Number 20 with it. Very small little guy. Dribbles in, all the way in. Blocked by Shamar, big time. You don't go against Shamar Green when you're only 5'2", and Shamar Green swatted it down. It'll be their basketball, though. A minute 27 to play first quarter, 16-12, Oak Ridge in the lead. Tabernacle basketball underneath the goal. They work it in left corner, three-pointer, too strong, no good. Ray on the rebound. The Wildcats coming down the floor. Raekwon with it. Dribbles, good defense by Tabernacle. Ray dribbles out to the top. 5-second count was on. Ball is loose on the floor. It's kicked out of bounds. They're going to call a foul against Ray. Same guy that's called every foul against us. The local official calls the foul. And just too much. The local official giving Tabernacle the opportunity. They're going to say it wasn't a foul, just out of bounds. No foul. 16-12 the score. And I think he thought better of it. Catching a little flack from the Tabernacle coach. Minute 7 to play. They work the ball inside. They kick it out for a three. Won't take the shot. Drives. Shot clock is 6 to 5. Brandon strips it. Brandon Hayward had it. Reaches in. Grabs the ball. It's a jump ball. And the Wildcats have it with 55.6 seconds. Good play there by Brandon. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball leading 16-12, 55.6 seconds to play in the first quarter. Oak Ridge by 4. Wildcats work it over to Brennan Scott. Brennan and Shamar Green in the ball game. Gavin Johnson's in the ball game. Brennan thought about a three, walks. Didn't put the ball down on the floor. Wanted to drive the paint, but turned it over. 43.5 seconds. That has been a problem with the Wildcats in these games. Even though they've won them, they have turned the ball over quite a bit. Here comes Tabernacle down the floor. They have to get a shot off. There's still plenty of time here. They're going to drive in for the shot. No good. Rebound. Up. Again, no good. Shamar has the rebound. Tracked down by them. Then it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Went sliding on the floor with the basketball as Cooper is going to come into the contest. Shamar Green's going to come out for Oak Ridge. So the Wildcats playing with Brandon Hayward, Raekwon Watson, Gavin Johnson, Brennan Scott, and Cooper Williams. Oak Ridge ball, Brennan trap, gives it off to Brandon, to Gavin. Gavin thought about a three, will not take the shot. Backs it over to Ray. Ray with 15 seconds to play, backs it up. Shot clock is off. Brennan with it right side. Brennan Scott, midcourt line, gives it off to Gavin. We're down to 6 seconds to Brandon Hayward. Brandon throws the ball into Raekwon. He throws it out of bounds. Wildcat last series, not a good one for the Wildcats with 1.8 seconds to play in the first quarter with the Wildcats leading 16-12. They work the ball in, mid-quarter on target. No good as the first quarter comes to a close. 1 quarter basketball in the books here at Freeport. The Wildcats in the lead 16-12. And we'll be back in a moment. December the 5th, the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats will be in action over at Powell High School. That'll be our next game with both teams together. Of course, the boys will play a later game today, but Lady Wildcats and guys will go to Powell. We will not be able to stream that game because Powell, in their wanting to make money, is charging $500 to stream the ball game live, so most likely we will not stream, but we will have that game on the radio and on FM 92.7, FM 94.7, prepradio.com, and Oak Ridge Schools Television Channel 1082. Our sponsors will be Fox Insurance Group, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, Main Street Lofts, Washboard Wash and Fold, Jamie Brooks for Anderson County Chancellor, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, and the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. 16-12, the Wildcats in the lead. Tabernacle balls. We start play here in the second period. They're going to call a foul against Garrett. I think he kind of grabbed him. It's not a shooting violation of any sorts. It'll be the first foul call of the quarter. They reset after each quarter as the Falcons will get the basketball. They'll get the ball underneath the goal. Little hesitation. I'm not exactly sure why, but they work the ball in underneath for a shot blocked by Cooper. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. The Wildcats push it down the floor with Ray at the point. He dribbles left, gives it off to Brennan Scott. The Wildcats in the lead, 16-12. They work the ball left side. They throw the ball away. Wildcats another turnover. And here they come down the floor. Free throw line jumper is no good. They're going to call an offensive player control foul against them, I believe. Or maybe just a walk. Either way, it'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming down the floor, leading by 4. 16-12 is our score. Oak Ridge hadn't scored in a while. Caden Brightheart back in the ball game. Ray went airborne, fires it out to Brightheart. He steps out of bounds with it. Passes a little bit errant. Their defense is causing Oak Ridge some issues as the Wildcats will substitute. Cameron McCullough back in the ball game, and Raekwon will come out of the contest. 16-12 the score. Opening moments of the second period. Their basketball, the Wildcats currently playing with Garrett Giles, Cooper Williams, Brennan Scott, Cameron McCullough, Caden Brightheart, and there's a foul called against Cameron. Camo's called with a personal foul. I've got him now with 1, I believe. Second team foul called against the Wildcats, and we're racking up the fouls here. Something really we haven't done much as the Wildcats have the lead here. Falcon basketball, they work the ball in. Number 12 with it, dribbling against Caden, dribbles against Cooper, throws one up there and scores. Wildcat lead is now 2, 16-14. The Wildcats haven't scored in a while. Camo down the floor, throws the ball away. Try to get the ball to Brennan, and Cameron's going to come out of the contest, and Ray's going to check back in. I think he thought Brennan was going to be at a spot, and Brennan was just slightly to the right of it, and it goes out of bounds. 16-14 the score, Falcon basketball. Wildcats, kind of a little bit of a scoring drought here. 16-14 they lead. They led, I think, at one point 16-8. Their basketball, Wildcats back on defense here. Number 12 dribbles in, kicks the ball to the corner, won't take a shot. Right elbow, deflected pass, Cooper steals it. Cooper Williams comes up with the basketball, gives it off to Ray. Raekwon down the floor, gives it out to Brightheart. Brightheart got a screen, gets it out to Brennan. He can't shoot a 3. Good scouting by Tabernacle. Ray will, though. Nope. He's going to give it out to Caden Brightheart for 3. No good. But I believe he's fouled in the act of shooting a 3, and Caden Brightheart should have 3 free throws right here. Caden has 5 points in the ball game. They're going to send Caden to the line. 16-14, the Wildcats in the lead. 6:22 to play, second quarter. Caden Brightheart to the free throw line, the first of 3. Good. He's got 6 points. Gunning for 7 right here. Takes his time, puts it up there. This one's a little strong, no good. Foul in the act of shooting. He'll have 1 more. Wildcats in the lead, 17-14. Caden back to the line, toss, much better, good. He's got 7, and the Wildcat lead is back to 4. 18-14 the score. Here comes Tabernacle down the floor, outside the three-point line, looking to go inside, trying to drive at the free throw line. They kick it out. Now they penetrate in. Thought about shooting a 3. They go back door. Here's a steal by Cooper. Cooper's got it again, and He called a travel on Cooper, and it'll be their basketball. 6:06 to play, second quarter. Tabernacle Baptist Academy right here in Freeport, trailing Oak Ridge 18-14. Falcon basketball. Looking inside, they work it out to the left corner. Ray defending number 12 aggressively. Out to the top it goes. They swing the ball around. Wildcats have an advantage inside in terms of size for sure as they lob the ball across the floor. Pull up and shoot. Shot is up, no good. Cooper Williams has the rebound to Raekwon. Ray down the floor. Ray going coast to coast with it. Kicks it out. Brennan Scott. Oh, he can't take the shot. Cooper drives, lifts it off once again to Ray to Garrett Giles. Layup. Good. Actually, not a layup, but it's a 2-point shot, and he's got 4, and the Wildcat lead is 6 again. 20-14. They left Garrett just wide open there. And here's a ball left on the floor. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming back the other way. Should be anyway. The Tabernacle coach arguing something as the Wildcats have the ball and the lead. 5 minutes, 27 seconds to play in the second quarter. Oak Ridge currently playing with Caden Brightheart, Raekwon Watson, Garrett Giles, Cooper Williams, and Brennan Scott. 20-14 Oak Ridge. 5:25 to play in the second period. Oak Ridge in the lead. They've led most of the way. Brennan in the left corner to Cooper. Cooper puts the ball on the floor and shouldn't have. It's ripped away from him. They come down the floor. Shot is up. No good. Caden's going to be called for a personal foul. The other official calls the foul. Warns Coach Green. It'll be the Falcons going to the free throw line. 20-14 is our score. Coach Green better calm down a bit or he might get teed up. We've had the one official calling all of the fouls in the entire ball game. He's called most of them, and he called that one. It'll be Tabernacle back to the line. Toss, good. Hit both tosses. The Oak Ridge basketball. Here they come down the floor. With it will come Raekwon Watson and Brennan Scott. Brennan drives. He walks with the basketball. Got to put the ball down on the floor. He saw an open lane and didn't put the ball down. And you guessed it, he called it. 20-16 the score. 5:08 to play in the second period. With the basketball will come Tabernacle Baptist. Yet to get it in. 5 seconds. Oak Ridge ball. Good call there by the official from Dobbins-Bennett. He was wearing a Dobbins-Bennett shirt at the hotel anyway. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball side front court. 20-16 Oak Ridge. Wildcats can't get any separation. Price Davis in the ball game again for the Wildcats. To Raekwon. Wildcats set up their offense up by 4. Garrett Giles with it to Brennan Scott. To Price in the corner. Price, no place to go. Dribbles the ball, and he's fouled. Foul is going to be called against number 13 for them. That's Murray. That'll be the second team foul called against the Falcons. And Oak Ridge will get it side court. All of Oak Ridge's games at this tournament have been close. I mean, very close. You can't get any separation at all. Oak Ridge works it in, and it goes to Ray. Wildcats need some offense. There's some offense right there. Brennan for 3. No good. Typically that's a shot, especially if it's wide open. Brennan usually knocks him down. Here come the Falcons down the floor, and Price runs over the guy with the ball. Personal foul will go against Price Davis. Caden's on the bench, I believe, with maybe 3 fouls. Foul is indeed going to be called against Price. 4:44 to play second quarter. 20-16 Oak Ridge in the lead. Wildcats trying to get a little fluidity into their offense. Here comes a 3. It's up, no good. Good box out by Cooper. The ball saved by him. The Wildcats have it to Ray. Ray running, 4-point game. Ray can't go all the way down. Here's Price with it to Brennan Scott. Wildcats, Garrett Giles drives the baseline. Cooper can't control the pass. It's last touch by the Wildcats. I think it was last touch by the blue-shirted guys, but you know who didn't see it. 20-16 the score. 4:27 to play. You can see the Oak Ridge fans not too happy, but honestly, Baptist, the Falcons fans are not happy about the way the game's been called. They work the ball out for a 3 and won't take the shot. Now dribbles in, cut off there by good defense by Oak Ridge. 15 on the shot clock. Here's a 3. It's up, no good. Rebound, Ray. Wildcats wanting to run. Raekwon all the way down the floor, falls down, and a travel is going to be called. Another turnover. Wildcats cannot hold on to the ball. As Cameron McCullough is going to check back in the ball game, and Raekwon's going to come out. 20-16 is our score. 4:04 to play second quarter. Need a little offense from somebody. Wildcats have had some good success. The Wildcats have had 4 different players score. The only starter yet to score in the ball game is Brennan Scott. Leading scorer to this point has been Caden Brightheart, but he's on the bench with foul trouble. He's got 7. Cooper Williams has 6. Raekwon has 3. Garrett Giles has 4. That's all the scoring for the Wildcats. Here come the Falcons down the floor. Their point guard guarded by Cameron McCullough. Dribbles in. There's a travel. He was about to call a block, and then he called an offensive player control foul. He was about to call a block, but he changed it. Thank you. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball coming down the floor. 20-16 the score. 3 minutes, 53 seconds to play here in the second quarter. Oak Ridge ball. Cameron McCullough to Brendan Scott. We've got to get him heated up here. Here's Price Davis. Had Cooper early. Couldn't get the ball to him. Giles. Free throw line jumper. Too strong. No good. Rebound foul called against Cooper. That's going to be the 5th foul, and I don't know. I think he might have pulled him down. I'm not going to say that, honestly, that wasn't the case, but that is the 5th foul. And we have tons of fouls in this one. 20-16 the score. It'll be the Falcons going to the free throw line. We haven't scored much at all here since the first quarter. At the free throw line will be minus. 2 shots. He missed the first one. The Wildcats in the lead by 4, 20-16. 3 minutes, 39 seconds to play in the second quarter. Back to the free throw line. Minus. Toss. Good. 3-point game. Here comes Oak Ridge. Cameron McCullough at the point. The Wildcats, Gavin Johnson. Boy, they need this 3. Good! Gavin Johnson does what Gavin Johnson does, and that's knock down long-range buckets. Oak Ridge by 6. They're going to drive. They're going to shoot. Good. Good play that time. They beat Oak Ridge down the floor. The Wildcat lead is 4 once again. 23-19. Gavin with it out to Cameron, to Garrett Giles, to Brennan Scott. Boy, they need this 3. No good. Brennan still yet to score. It should be Oak Ridge's ball. Oh, the underneath official made the right call, but the terrible official was going to give Tabernacle the ball. It'll be Oak Ridge wanting a timeout. Wildcats signaling for a timeout. 3 minutes, 17 seconds to play. Oak Ridge on top, 23-19. Want to remind everybody that the day after Christmas, the Wildcats and Lady Wildcats will both be participating in Christmas tournaments. The Lady Wildcats will be heading to the Hal Henner Gym in Greenville, Tennessee. The Lady Wildcats will play the North Green Lady Huskies in their first ball game. If memory serves me correctly, I believe they'll play at 1. The boys will be at Freedom Hall, actually at Viking Hall in Bristol, Tennessee, at the Arby's Classic, and they'll be taking on Harlan County, Kentucky. I believe that game will be at 7 o'clock. We will try to cover both games on the 26th, and we'll try to cover both teams, the girls in Greenville, the guys at the Arby's Classic, the best we can. Our sponsors will be the Fox Insurance Group, 10 Bank of Oak Ridge, Main Street Lofts, Washboard Wash and Fold, Jamie Brooks for Anderson County Chancellor, the Oak Ridge Utility District, Laura Lynn Green with State Farm Insurance, Mike Kelly with Betsy Coleman Realty, and the Knoxville Orthopedic Clinic. 3:10 to play, second quarter. Oak Ridge by 4, 23-19. Wildcat offense has been hard to come by from the perimeter. As I mentioned, every starter has scored except Brennan Scott in this game. And the Wildcats will get the ball first. There's perspiration on the floor, and they're wiping it up. That's what the delay is. Wildcat ball playing with Cameron McCullough. Garrett Giles shot, no good. Cooper's got the rebound. He's tied up, wants to go right back up with it. What's the call? They're going to call it jump ball. The alternate possession arrow to the Wildcats. Wildcats in the lead, 23-19. A couple point-blank shots missed there. Wildcats lucky to get the ball back. Ray's going to work the ball in. Wildcats working into Camo. Camo dribbles off to the top of the circle, gives it out to Cooper. Cooper drives to the top, gives it off to Giles. Has Gavin free. Gavin won't take the three, wants to. You know he does. Here it goes to Cameron McCullough, back to Gavin. To Ray, to Camo. Camo's wide open, shoots the three. No good. Rebound to Tabernacle. They'll bring the ball down the floor. 23-19 the score. Number 13 with the basketball. They've got a three. No good. Pushing off for position was number 13 for them. That is Murray. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. That's their fourth team foul. It is a player control foul anyway, as the Wildcats bring the ball down the floor. 2 minutes, 36 seconds to play. Second quarter, 23-19. The Wildcats in the lead. Gavin Johnson with the basketball. Swings it out to Camo. To Ray. Ray dribbles in. All the way to the hole. Taken away by Tabernacle. Then Cooper steals it. Cooper gives it to Giles. Giles scores. Garrett has his 6th point of the ball game. And Oak Ridge leads by 6. Ball is going to be intercepted for a moment by Ray. Saved by Giles. Picked up by the Baptist Falcons. And they bring the ball down the floor and they'll reset offensively. They'll drive in for a shot. Foul is going to be called, I think, against Ray before he ever got there. We'll see. Personal foul, honestly, is going to be called against Gavin Johnson. That'll be his first personal foul. Oak Ridge on top by a score of 25-19. 2 minutes, 4. Ladies in the house. As that free throw is up, and it is good. 25-20. I wondered where she was when she wasn't on the bus. And the Wildcats lead is 5, 25-20. 2:04 to play in the ball game, or the first half of the ball game. I'm all confused now because of Lady. Free throw good. Timeout is asked for by the Falcons. Wildcat lead is 25-21. As I mentioned, our next ball games involving the boys and the girls will be on December the 5th. It'll be at Powell High School, the Wildcats' first district games of the year. They'll take on the Panthers, but Powell, they charge $2,000 to stream a football game. Ludicrous. They charge $500 to stream basketball games. Ludicrous. We probably won't stream that ball game, just letting everybody know now, unless somebody wants to write a $500 check, and I wouldn't do it because that is absolutely just a waste of money. They think that it takes away from the game, but as we all know, most of the people who are going to the basketball game are going to go to the basketball game. Most of the people who are watching the stream are grandparents from out of state or a long ways away or elderly who can't get to the game anyway. But Powell thinks that it takes away from their gate, so they're charging everybody $500 to stream a basketball game. Ludicrous. Ludicrous. Write Powell and tell them how ludicrous it is. 25-21 is our score. 2:04 to play second quarter. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats break their huddle here. Wildcats will have the basketball, playing with Gavin Johnson, Cooper Williams, Brennan Scott, Garrett Giles, and Raekwon Watson. Here come the Wildcats down the floor. Ray and the Wildcats about to be met at the midcourt line. Ray gives it off to Brennan. Brennan dribbles in to the right corner. He's in a lot of trouble. He is going to be called for a travel. Another one. They trapped him in the corner, and he just couldn't do much with it. The Wildcats turned the ball over. That has been a problem down here. Too many turnovers. 25-21 the score. Don't need a frustration foul by Brennan. He's working hard defensively. Works hard. Coming around a screen. Number 10 swings it out. Wide open three. Drives in the paint. Goes inside. Dunk! And it's a 2-point game. We just need to hold on to the basketball. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor. Ray with it. Gavin wanted to shoot a three. He's trapped in the corner. Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by them. The Wildcats keep going into that corner, and back-to-back almost turnovers there. The Wildcats get it. Leading by 2, 25-23. A minute 24 to play in the second period. Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats track it down in the rear court. Raekwon Watson with it. He'll bring it back across the line. Down to a minute 20 to play second quarter, 25-23. The winner plays Columbia at 6. The loser plays Southwest DeKalb. Wildcat ball. Price Davis needs some help. Brennan's got it. Boy, they need this three. No good. Brennan just cannot find his shot here. And the Wildcat lead is still 2, 25-23 as they work the ball down the floor. putting the ball on the floor. They score and tie it. 25-23. Wildcats have just got to do a better job of guarding the ball, and they've got to find somebody to score. Price with it. He throws the ball away. They can take their first lead since the first quarter. And there's going to be a foul against Brendan Scott. That is a foul. I see Dr. Hawkins not too happy about it, but that is a foul. We have just got to learn to hold on to the ball. With Brightheart out of the ball game, he's got foul trouble, and he hasn't played basically the entire second quarter, and they can take the lead. And Coach Green having words with somebody, and they're going to wipe up the perspiration. 38.5 seconds to play in the half. 25-25 the score. It'll be once again the Falcons going to the free throw line. It was the 5th team foul. And the Bahamian official was going to have it side court. It'll be Tabernacle at the line 2 times. First of which is up. Good. They have the lead. Wildcats have led by as many as 8 in the ball game. They now trail by 1, 26-25. 38.5 to the line. That's Lady talking. Toss, no good. The rebound to Garrett Giles. Wildcats down by 1 with the ball. 33 seconds to play in the first half. Oak Ridge ball. Price Davis trapped. Works out of that trap. He is fouled. Foul called against them will be the 5th, and Price Davis will go to the free throw line. Wildcats continue to go to the right and continue to get trapped. Price will go to the free throw line. He'll have 2 shots. Price Davis will go to the free throw line. Price yet to score in the ball game. He'll have 2 shots here. Let's see what Boosie can do with the first one. Here it is. Missed it. He'll have another one, though. Going to try it if he hits the free throw. 27.1 second to play. 26-25. Price Davis, fresh off the football field, shoots. No good. Grabbed it above the cylinder, and the Wildcats back on defense here, trailing by a point. 26-25. Caden Brightheart out of the ball game with foul trouble. Has not played the entire second quarter, and the Wildcats have missed him. 13 seconds to play. They're playing for the final shot. Down to 9 seconds to play. Dribbling in, stopping. Three-pointer, it's wide open. No good, though. Rebound with a second on the clock. No good as the first half comes to a close. Our score after 1 half of basketball. Let me read down the Wildcats scoring. The Wildcats led in scoring by Caden Brightheart with 7, Garrett Giles with 6, Cooper Williams 6, Raekwon Watson 3, but the Wildcats trail 26-25. Take a break. We'll be back with the second half in a moment. Welcome back once again to St. George's High School, Freeport, Bahamas. The Wildcats trailing at the half here 26-25 to the host school, Tabernacle Baptist Academy here in Freeport. Wildcats playing them for the 3rd time ever. The Wildcats beat them in 2015, lost to them in 2013. Wildcats will come out with Caden Brightheart. He's in foul trouble. Raekwon Watson, Brennan Scott, Cooper Williams, Garrett Giles. Wildcats struggled for offense in the second quarter for sure. And, you know, without Caden in the ball game, the Wildcats struggled and turned the ball over several times. As Tabernacle will get the ball first, and we're about to get underway once again here from Freeport in the Bahamas. Wildcats on defense, and we're underway here in the second half. 26-25 the score. Got to keep Caden out of foul trouble. His absence was sadly missed by the Wildcats for sure. As they work the ball in, they'll drive in against Cooper. Shot is up. Little body contact there, and you know who called it. The worst official on the floor, the local guy, calling his hometown team, called the personal foul against Oak Ridge. Nobody has been too happy with the officiating on either side. You can hear Lady Stewart down there. She's really giving it to him. 26-25 the score. The Wildcats currently trailing. And eventually they'll shoot some free throws. And number 14, boy, lady's in trouble getting thrown out here. Williams is at the free throw line. 2 shots, the first of which is up, and it's no good. And as Lady says, the ball don't lie. Back to the free throw line, 26-25, 7:47 to play third quarter. Both shots missed, rebound, tracked down by the Falcons. They'll set up their offense once again. 26-25. He missed the ball, the free throw so badly, it took a long care of him. There's a long 3. That's no good. Cooper, it was over the back. It should be Oak Ridge's ball. Cooper says, they pushed me down. Should have been a foul call, but not. Fouls are part of the game for sure. And, for the most part, the officiating has been pretty good at this tournament as Oak Ridge works it into Brennan. Brennan trapped. Swings the ball out to Ray Ray. Wildcats have Cooper wide open. Will Cooper shoot a 3? Cooper's going to drive in, lost his dribble. Swings the ball back inside. Ray for the shot, no good. Point blank miss by the Wildcats. Wildcats struggling for offense, down. Here comes a shot, blocked by Cooper. It'll be knocked out of bounds, they say, by the Falcons. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats down a point, 26-25. Appreciate Alicia Giles doing our camera work. We've had 3 different camera people today as Cooper gets it underneath the goal, goes up for the shot. He is fouled. And you know who didn't call it, but the trailing official did. It'll be Oak Ridge going to the free throw line with Cooper Williams. Cooper has 6 points in the ball game. And once again, the official catching it. We'll put that on later. Cooper will go to the free throw line. First toss up, good. Cooper ties the ball game. He has 7. We had a little mishap with the camera there for a second. Nobody hurt. 26-26 to score. Cooper back to the free throw line. Toss, good. Cooper has 8 points in the game, and the Wildcats retake the lead. 27-26 to score. Here comes Tabernacle down the floor. Raekwon Watson working hard defensively. Going to drive in, unable to shoot. Ray falls down. They pull up and shoot a 3. It is no good. Rebounded by Garrett Giles. Giles down the floor to Ray. Raekwon with it across the line. Sets it up once again to Brennan Scott. They need some points out of him. Brennan yet to score in the game. The only star, the Wildcats turned the ball over. Here comes the Falcons down the floor. They drive, nearly a walk there. They come cross court with a high looping pass to the corner. They get a 3 off. No good. Rebound up. No good. Missed dunk. Rebounded again by the Falcons. They get a shot up again. No good. Rebound this time by Caden Breithart. Breithart coming down the floor for the Wildcats. Dribbles in. Cannot penetrate all the way in. Ray's free. Had a 3. Didn't shoot it. Goes into Cooper. Cooper to Giles. Giles draws the contact. Shot is blocked out of bounds. Tried to draw the contact there and then couldn't go back up with it. Drew a lot of contact. And it'll be Oak Ridge. Play is halted for a moment. I don't know. Something must be perspiration on the floor, I guess. And Aiden Hawkins is going to clean it up on the other end. Man, Lady is continuing to run and tell the officials exactly what she thinks about it. And I would mic her up. And now having some conversations with some of the Tabernacle fans. And Lady continues to talk. And Aiden cleans up the perspiration. And Oak Ridge will have the basketball underneath the goal. Wildcats in the lead, 27-26. Raekwon will try to work it in. He does to Garrett Giles. Back to Ray it goes. Back to Brennan, top of the key to Caden Breithart. Caden thought about launching a long-range shot. Goes into Cooper. Cooper drives in, shoots it, and he's going to be tied up. They've done a really good job inside. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats have gotten it inside. The Oak Ridge fans didn't like it, but I honestly think that might have not been a bad call. As the Wildcats will get it with 7 seconds on the shot clock. 7 on the shot clock. Wildcats get it to Caden Breithart. Caden with it. Ray for 3. Good! What a big shot there by Ray. He's got 6. and the Wildcats extend their lead back up to 4. 30-26 the score. No time on the shot clock as he drives in. Shot no good. Cooper's got the rebound. Cooper Williams with it. Coming down the floor to Ray Ray. Ray Ray then stripped of the ball. It goes out of bounds. Last touch by Tabernacle Baptist Christian Academy. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball side midcourt. 5:25 to play here in the third period. It'll be Oak Ridge with the ball and the lead, 30-26. I'm guessing the camera shot looks basically the same as it did. As Oak Ridge will get the basketball, side court. I appreciate you doing the camera work for us. Here comes Oak Ridge with it to Brennan Scott. Brennan is fouled. They finally call a foul on number 12. That's Miller for them. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Wildcats in the lead, 30-26. 5 minutes, 21 seconds to play. Wildcat ball. Brennan Scott with it to Ray Ray. Throws the ball to Price. Unfortunately, Price is sitting on the bench. Good catch, though, by the Wildcat receiver and defensive back on the football team, but he wasn't in the ball game, and Wildcats turned the ball over. Way too many turnovers in this tournament, and the Wildcats will work on that. Of course, they don't play anywhere close to the kind of talent we're playing at this tournament. As they work the ball for a three on its way too strong. Knocked out of bounds. Should be Oak Ridge's ball. Last touch by number 33. 5 minutes to play third quarter, 30-26. Tempers are rising here in the stands. As will Wildcats bring the ball down the floor. With it will come Raekwon Watson, the winner to take on Columbia at 6 for the championship. The loser plays Southwest DeKalb County in the consolation game. Caden Breitharp with it, left side. Brennan Scott, unable to shoot. He lost his dribble, almost out of bounds. Last touched by the Falcons. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Right in front of the Oak Ridge bench. 14 seconds on the shot clock. 30-26, the Wildcats in the lead. Wildcats working into Ray Ray. Ray Ray back to Caden. Love to see him involved in the offense. Ray Ray dribbles left. There's Caden, left-handed for three. In and out, no good. Giles on the rebound, stripped of the ball, saved on the floor by Brennan Scott. Brennan's going to dribble right, and the Wildcats will reset. Ray Ray with it. Stops, gives it out to Caden. Caden thought about going to the left corner to Giles. Ray Ray looks down low. Brennan's free, three-pointer, no good. Rebounded again by Baptist, Tabernacle Baptist, and the Wildcats are back on defense. 4-point game, 30-26 to score. Point guard dribbles to the midcourt circle. 4:05 to play. Brennan still yet to score in the ball game. Wildcats in the lead by 4, 30-26. Playing defense. Shot clock down to 9. They work it into their big guy. Kicks the ball back out. They'll drive in. Shoot. No good. Garrett Giles on the rebound. Here comes Oak Ridge down the floor to Ray Ray. Raekwon across the line. The Wildcats to Brennan Scott. Brennan's hit a couple big shots late in the ball games. We need him to start heating up here. Ray Ray to Cooper. Cooper drives in for the layup. A lot of contact, but no foul. Wildcats back on defense. 4-point game. There's a steal by Caden. Caden Breitharp can't control it. Saved by number 11. He shoots a three. Banked in good. Wasn't pretty when he left his hands. I thought it was going to go long, but it banked in, and the Wildcat lead is 1. 30-29 the score. 3:10 to play third quarter. Breitharp with the basketball, dribbles in, throws the ball off the body of number 14 out of bounds. Tried to get to Cooper, who was standing on the right block. The Wildcats will get the basketball. 3:05 to play third quarter, and this has been like pulling teeth, I can tell you, as the Falcons substitute number 12 in the ball game. That'll be Miller. Wildcat basketball. Here's Brennan Scott, three-pointer, good! Brennan has his first 3 points of the ball game, and Oak Ridge is back up by 4. 33-29 the score, with 2 minutes and 54 seconds to play in the third quarter. Here come the Falcons down the floor. Tabernacle Baptist Academy, they're the local team. Block shot by Cooper, but the shot drops in good. Caden almost drew a charge there. Good play by the Falcon, and the Wildcat lead is 2 now. 33-31, Oak Ridge basketball. Brennan's wide open again. He shoots again. There we go. There we go. Brennan Scott, back-to-back 6. points now, and the Wildcat lead is 5. They'll drive in. Block shot by Ray. Rebounded by Garrett Giles. Giles and the Wildcats coming down the floor. Garrett going coast to coast with it. Brennan's free again. Will he do it? Yes, sirree! Brennan Scott on fire! On fire! They call a timeout. 3 straight three-point shots by Brennan Scott, and the Wildcat lead is up to 8, 39-31. What a flurry for Brennan Scott. Shooter's got to shoot, and that's what he did. 3 straight three-point shots by Brennan, and he has 9 points to all of a sudden, within about a minute and a half, take over the team lead in scoring, and the Wildcats are on top 39-31. We'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to Freeport in the Bahamas. The Wildcats, just like that, are up by 8 points at 39-31, all because of the sharp shooting from Brennan Scott. 2 minutes, 9 seconds to play, third quarter. Tabernacle with the ball coming down the floor. The Wildcats equaling their biggest lead at 8 points. 39-31 the score. Falcon basketball. Working the ball to the right. Out to the top it goes. They'll dribble in. Kick the ball along the baseline. Good defense by Cooper. He walks. They'll get it. Wildcats will get it on their turnover. Minute 53 to play. Caden Brightheart does so many good things for the Wildcats that go unnoticed. Since he's come back in the ball game, seems like the whole team has sparked as the Wildcats have the ball with Ray. To Garrett Giles. Giles holds the ball, gives it out to Ray. Back to Caden Brightheart. Back to Ray. Thought about launching. Brennan will. Will it be number 4? Not this time. Garrett has the rebound, has the dribble, wants to go right back up with a shot. No good. Tip back up, no good. Knocked away and taken away by the Falcons. Here they come down the floor. 39-31. Minute 23 to play. They'll drive in. Shot clang off the iron, no good. Rebounded Oak Ridge. Cooper Williams. Ray to the hole, no good. Rebounded Caden Brightheart with the shot, no good. They call a jump ball. Too much contact. He called a jump. Their possession. Minute 11 to play, third quarter, 39-31 Oak Ridge. Wildcats trying to get to the championship ball game. It's been like pulling teeth in this one. The Wildcats back on defense. Minute 5 to play. There's going to be what? Personal foul against Tabernacle. He initiated the contact, and that'll be Bain with the personal foul, and they can't believe it. The Tabernacle Baptist fans and coaching staff don't like that call as Oak Ridge leads 39-31. 58 seconds to play in the third quarter. Oak Ridge ball. Biggest lead has been 8. Wildcats have that right now. Oak Ridge, Ray with it. Caden. Oh, man, I thought he was going to launch the 3. Garrett Giles with it. Ray will. What's the call? 3-second lane violation against the Wildcats. Probably happened. There was a lot of camping out in the lane there. 42 seconds to play. 39-31 Oak Ridge. Wildcats need another stop on defense here. 39-31. Falcon basketball. Working their offense here. Shot clock down to 17. Here's a shot good. They score and knock it down. Oak Ridge with the lead by 6 with the ball. The Wildcats will play for the final shot. Raekwon will bring it across the line. 39-33. Wildcats in the lead. Brightheart for the basketball. I'd like to see him take a couple shots from the perimeter as well. Down to 8 seconds to go. Brightheart with it to Brennan. To Ray. Ray drives. They call him with the travel. Turnover against Ray. Didn't put the ball down on the floor, and they have a chance to cut the lead even further. 4.2 seconds to play. 39-33. We're in the third quarter. The Wildcats in the lead. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. 1 second. At the buzzer. No good as the third quarter comes to a close. 3 quarters in the books. The Wildcats in the lead, 39-33. And we'll be back in a moment. Welcome back once again to St. George's High School, Freeport, Bahamas. Wildcats playing their 4th game in 4 days. They'll play a 5th one either at 5 o'clock or at 6 o'clock, either in the consolation game or the championship game. Wildcats in the lead, 39-33, as we start play in the 4th and final quarter with Oak Ridge on top by 6. Wildcats have Price Davis in the ballgame, Raekwon Watson, Caden Brightheart, Garrett Giles, Cooper Williams. Wildcat basketball. Wildcats lob it into Cooper. Cooper back on the right side to Ray Ray. Shot clock at 13. Ray Ray dribbles in, stops. Giles with the basketball. Giles looks to Cooper, catches it on the left block, goes up. What's he going to call? It's going to be a personal foul against number 33 for the Falcons. That is Pratt. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal. New shot clock. 7:34 to play. Oak Ridge on top, 39-33. Earlier today in the first ball game, Columbia beat Jonesboro 48-46. The winner plays Columbia. The loser plays Jonesboro. Oak Ridge basketball underneath the goal, leading by 6. 39-33. Wildcats need to get it in. They do to Brightheart finally. Back to Ray Ray. Ray Ray looks to drive. Finds Cooper free. Cooper shoots a 3. No good. Rebound tracked down by Brightheart. Caden Brightheart with the basketball. Gives it off to Price Davis to Ray Ray. Back to Caden. He almost launched a 3. Did not. Raekwon with it. Looks to his left. Looks to his right. Backs it up. Good defense. Falcons. Oak Ridge throws the ball, intending it for Cooper. It goes off his fingertips out of bounds. A little bit too strong with the pass. Not a bad-looking play. Just didn't really see it coming, I think. And Oak Ridge will go back on defense. 7:09 to play in the ball game. 39-33. I can tell you, nothing has come easy at this tournament for the Wildcats. All the games have been tight. They've been very close. As they get a shot up, no good. Rebound, Garrett Giles. Giles and the Wildcats in the rear court, giving it off to Ray Ray. Wildcats in the lead, 39-33. 6 minutes, 47 seconds to play in the ballgame. Ray Ray dribbles. Ray Ray drives all the way to the hole. No good. Good-looking play there. Just wouldn't go in for it. The Wildcats got to get back on defense. Here comes number 12, shooting at the free throw line. Brick. No good. Rebound. Oak Ridge had it. Cooper's got it. Cooper Williams needs a guard. Unfortunately, handed it off to another guard, but he goes out of bounds with the ball. Wildcats in the lead still by 6, 39-33. It's another one of those grinded out kind of ball games. The Wildcats will get the ball here, 39-33. 6 minutes, 27 seconds to play. Oak Ridge with the ball. Raekwon Watson with it. Ray Ray's gone most of the way at the point. Cameron McCullough's played a little point. Giles with it around to Cooper. Cooper back to Ray Ray. Back to Brightheart. Brightheart for 3. It's a big one. It's going to be short. Rebounded by the Falcons. Here they come down the floor. Trying to cut into the Oak Ridge lead still. They're going to shoot a 3 themselves. That's no good. Rebound out of bounds to Oak Ridge. A little quick with the threes have been the Falcons. The Wildcats are happy about that because they've missed them. As the Wildcats will get the ball coming back the other way. 6:02 to play in the ball game. We're holding. We've gone 2 minutes into the fourth quarter, and the score is the same, 39-33. Oak Ridge ball to Caden Brightheart. Stripped the ball, not a good pass at all. They have an opportunity to score. Shot is up, no good. Rebounded up, again no good. This time good. Turnovers at the perimeter against these guys will kill you every time. 39-35 the score, 5:37 to play. We won't play anybody really this quick until we go back to the Arby's Classic. These teams are just so athletic and quick. Garrett Giles won't take the shot. Brennan Scott in the paint. Turning, spinning, driving, shot, no good. On the rebound will come the Falcons. Down the floor, they get a layup, good. Beat us down the floor, and just like that, the 8-point lead is gone. 39-37. Oak Ridge lead is 2. 5:07 to play in the ball game. Wildcats, Garrett Giles with it to Brennan Scott. Scott, the alley-oop to Cooper. Dribbles, drives, goaltending the call. Count the bucket. Cooper gets it, and he has his 10th point of the game. Oak Ridge by 4. 41-37. 4 minutes, 57 seconds to play in the ball game. Here comes the Falcons down the floor, moving left to right, wearing their all blue jerseys with black trim. The Wildcats wearing their white jerseys with cardinal and black trim. Their basketball, the Wildcats defending hard at the perimeter. Wildcat fans trying to make a little noise here. They have the ball outside the line. There's a travel. Nope, 3-second lane violation. 3-second lane violation is called against number 23 for them. And it'll be Oak Ridge basketball. 41-37 the score. Oak Ridge in the lead. 4 minutes, 36 seconds to play in the game. The Wildcats need some offense. Caden Brighthart with it. Looks to Giles. Couldn't get the ball to him. Dribbles out. They give him a three. He shoots it. No good. Rebound, foul. I think he's pointing at Cooper. They're going to say a hook against Cooper Williams. That is only the first foul called against Oak Ridge. Going for rebounding position. It is a physical game. 4 minutes, 23 seconds to play in the game. 41-37. Wildcats back on defense here. Here's a near steal by Brennan. Ball is loose on the floor. It'll be Oak Ridge basketball. Oak Ridge basketball. Good defense, Brennan Scott. Just stayed with the guy with the ball, and the ball is knocked out of bounds. Oak Ridge ball, but Oak Ridge needs to get some offense here. Garrett Giles will work the ball in. 4 minutes, 14 seconds to play. Garrett's going to work it in eventually. There's perspiration on the floor once again. Gives me the opportunity once again to tell you that with your support, the Oak Ridge High School boys and girls basketball teams will take children that have been selected by the District Family Resource Center on a special Christmas shopping trip. The goal is to spend $100 each on as many children as possible in December. Please either drop off donations at Oak Ridge High School, checks only, made out to the Oak Ridge High School basketball boosters, or you can mail them to Post Office Box 5834 Oak Ridge, Tennessee. Creating Christmas memories. Wildcats by 4 with the ball, 4:18 to play. Wildcats, Caden Brighthart dribbles, top of the key. Wildcats, back it goes, Ray. 4-point game. Ray dribbles right, stops, gives it over to Cooper around the Caden. There's Brennan. Brennan had a three, won't shoot it. Caden will. They need it. It's short. Long rebound to the Falcons. Down the floor they'll drive. Should have been a charge. Either way, it's Oak Ridge ball. Cooper with it to Brighthart. Brighthart bringing the ball down the floor, and he's fouled. Personal foul against number 14. That'll only be the second foul called against the Falcons. Oak Ridge maintains the lead here, 41-37. 3 minutes, 41 seconds to play in the ball game. Oak Ridge will have Ray to work the ball in. In it comes Garrett Giles. Giles swings it out to Brighthart. Wildcats set up their offense. Ray at the midcourt circle. Holds it, gives it over to Giles. 3:30 to play. Garrett has trouble with his dribble, hands it off to Brighthart. Brighthart attacks to the top, dribbles in, lost the dribble. Layup on the other end. Maybe a dunk. Layup. And it's a 2-point game. Wildcats struggling, and it's a 2-point game. 41-39. If you turn the ball over against these guys that we've played, it's a layup. Oak Ridge ball. Ray with it. Thought about driving in. Giles with it to Brighthart. Brighthart won't shoot. Giles top of the circle to Ray. Giles is wide open. It's going to be Ray driving in. No place to go. Giles has it. Caden will dribble. Caden throws the ball away. And we're going to have a tie game. Two-hand stuff, 41-41. Couple turnovers. And the Wildcat lead, which was 8 just a few minutes ago, is gone. 41-41 the score. The Wildcats need to make good, strict, crisp passes as Oak Ridge works it over to Brightheart. Thought about lobbing it down low. Brennan, top of the key. Good! Brennan Scott. You can tell their coach knew not to leave Brennan open. He nails the 3, and it's a 12 points for him, and Oak Ridge is back up by 3. With the basketball, the Falcons, they throw the ball into the Wildcat defense. They'll dribble out. They've got a 3. Now they'll come cross court. They've got a 3. Now it's on its way. Clang off the iron. No good. Oak Ridge has the rebound. Brennan Scott with it. 44-41 Wildcats. Ray down the floor. Ray left side. Caden Brightheart back to Brennan. Brennan dribbles. Needs some help. Dribbles out of trouble. Dribbles in. There, Garrett Giles. He shoots a 3. Good! 3-point shot. Garrett Giles. Back-to-back 3s. And the Wildcats are back up by 6. Here come the Falcons down the floor. They swing it out. They'll dribble in. They'll go up for the shot, and somebody fouls them on the floor. 1 minute, 35 seconds to play. They're going to call the personal foul on the floor. Not a shooting violation. A minute 35 to play in the game, 47-41. Oak Ridge in the lead. Falcon basketball underneath the goal. Bounce pass comes inside. Cooper blocks it. They get the rebound, then over the back comes Caden Brightheart. That might be his 4th. Coach Green is warned once again. They're going to call the foul. It is only the 3rd foul called against Oak Ridge. 91 seconds to play in the game. 47-41 Oak Ridge. The ball's worked in. With the basketball will come the Falcons. They work it into their big guy. Throws the ball away for a second. Picked up. Shot is good. Nice play. Wildcat lead is 4. Minute 19 to play. The Wildcats down the floor with the basketball. Raekwon Watson. 47-43. Garrett Giles with the basketball. Gives it off to Ray. Ray drives in. Ray stops. Garrett again for 3. Good! Garrett Giles again. Back-to-back 3s, and Oak Ridge leads by 7. Under a minute to play in the ball game. 55 seconds to play. 50-43 Oak Ridge. Here comes the Falcons up for the shot. What's the call? Personal foul against the Wildcats. 50.7 seconds to play. Foul, I believe, called against Brennan Scott. 7-point Wildcat lead to the free throw line 2 times. We'll go number 11, Bain. First one, good. 6-point game, 50-44 Wildcats. That was the 4th team foul called against Oak Ridge this quarter. Back to the free throw line, Bain. Shot, good. Oak Ridge basketball. They won't pressure Oak Ridge. The Wildcats can work a little time off the clock. Now they're about to meet him at the midcourt line. Ray with it. Lobs it over to Brightheart. Wildcats with 40 seconds to play, leading by 5. 50-45 the score. Ray at the midcourt line. Ray stops, needs help. Gives it off to Brightheart. 33 seconds to play, and he's fouled. 3rd foul called against the Falcons. This one will go against Bain. 31.1 second to play. New shot clock here. 50-45, Oak Ridge by 5. Brightheart will work the ball in for the Wildcats. Working it in, and it comes to Raekwon Watson. He is grabbed and fouled. Wildcats, and he calls an intentional foul. Intentional foul called here, and the Wildcats will shoot technicals and get the basketball. Good call by the official, and the Wildcats. You just can't. You commit a foul, you go for the ball, you don't grab a jersey, and that's going to give Ray an opportunity at the free throw line. Toss, good. Ray now has 7 points in the ball game. Wildcats, more importantly, up 6. He missed that shot. The Wildcats will get it. Side court, 28.5 seconds to play. Oak Ridge on top, 51-45. Oak Ridge ball. 4 fouls apiece for each team. It'll be Caden Brightheart to work the ball in for the Wildcats. Brightheart looks, gives it in to Cooper. Cooper back to Brightheart. Brightheart top of the circle, 25 seconds to play. They say come up and foul him. And very little contact there, but there's the foul called. against number 33, and Caden will go to the free throw line. Wildcats have 6 players who have scored. Caden Brightarp has not scored since the first quarter. He's got 7. Falcons about to fly home as Oak Ridge will go to the free throw line. It'll be Caden Brightarp at the free throw line. Caden will have 2 shots, the first of which is good. 8 points in the ball game. 52-45, Oak Ridge by 7. And back to the free throw line will go Caden Brightarp. Toss, good. Caden now has 9, and here come the Falcons down the floor. Very little time left, 16 seconds. They shoot a 3, no good. Cooper Williams has the rebound. The Wildcats have won. They will not foul. The Wildcats have won the ball game by a final score of 53-45. The Wildcats will play Columbia for the championship today at 6 o'clock here at St. George's Gym. The Wildcats 4-0 as they win the ball game 53-45. That's it. Just keep it. Thank you, though. Alicia Giles did our camera work. Let me run down the final scoring. The Wildcats were led in scoring by, Brennan Scott and Garrett Giles, each with 12 points. Caden Brightarp finished the game with 9. Raekwon Watson had 7. Cooper Williams had 10. Gavin Johnson had 3. The Wildcats win it 53-45. We'll be back at 6 o'clock with a championship game against Columbia. We'll hope you'll join us on YouTube. So long, everybody.